Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. We are going to be looking at Mission 90 from BattlBox. BattlBox is a monthly subscription-based delivery service, and you don't know what's going to be in there, but it's going to be camping, hiking, survival, that kind of stuff, and they've been knocking it out of the park lately, and Mission 90 is just a continuation of that. They give you a little brief about Mission 90, and then it moves right in to the items. It is broken down into 4 tiers, Basic, Advanced, Pro, and Pro Plus. So if you sign up for the basic box, this is what you would have received this month. First thing in is the Atwood rope mini. Let's see, that's the TR. I guess go over here. TRD micro cord dispenser. It just works with the reel it off, and let me get a. Let me get an M16 and open this up. I have one just like this in my med kit. Why? I have no idea. And hopefully someday I'll never have to figure out why I have it. So their recommended uses would be crafting, tethering, hand wraps, trap lines, camping, fishing, projects, zipper pulls, that's a good idea, lanyard, just repair, kites, wind chimes, and much more. And then they also give you some ideas of different knots. So, is that right there? Is it that easy? Find the beginning of the line and just pull off as much as you may need, and then there's a cutter built right into it. The Mini TRD. And they have a value of that of $12.99. Next is the Charlotte's Web Custom Camp Organizer. Okay, even if I open this up and strung it out, the camera area would do this no justice at this moment in time. You get some bigger clamp, some little guys, 12 feet of webbing. So you got the 3 big carabiners, and then the 3 stainless alligator hooks. And then there's various spots along this that you can put the loops through, and then strap this in between, say, a couple trees. Maybe you're using it as a clothesline. Maybe you're using it to hang food off the ground from the critters. Outdoor Element Charlotte's Web Camp Organizer. And that has a value of $22.95. Next is the Toadfish 10-ounce Rocks Tumbler. Wow, that has a that has one of the best seals I have ever. As I see, it's a pinched up in there. I'll have to when I put it back, I'll have to there, get that side better. So you got 2, 4, 6 8-ounce indication on the inside. And what is cool about this guy is it has a suction cup on the bottom that is basically making it so that if it's rocking in your vehicle, it's not gonna come off. But when you go to pick it up, it allows it to easily. So it's not like you're. So from a push in a natural direction of what would be happening in your vehicle or wherever, it's not boat. It's being held down, but as soon as you try to pick it up, it releases easily. And you'll see from the montage out at the end that works good, because I stuck it to the big monitor and it stayed there without a problem. So that is the Toadfish Rocks Tumbler. And that has a value of $24. And that is the basic box. So if you signed up for the basic box, these are the 3 items you would have received this month. If you had signed up for the advanced box, you'd get all of that, plus 1 additional item this month. And this is the Perry Bag plus Png combo. This is also a rather large thing, and if you do a lot of or have concern for maybe the power goes down or the pumps in your area are compromised or whatever, this is a water purification setup. So you have the bag here for collecting water. And then you have the Png Purification Packets. And if you've ever seen or have not seen videos on this, it is pretty impressive what it can do to turn some of the nastiest water into something at least that you're going to be able to drink. I'm not exactly sure when you scoop up a puddle with something like this how that ends up tasting, but at that moment in time, water is what you are going to need. So as you see that they collect it, then put the clamp on it. You can turn it upside down, and all of the sediment will go to the bottom of the bag. I guess after 30 minutes of using the Png water purification packets, anything that I get my hands on that is water purification, I have some of these packets somewhere else, but I'll have to make sure that they get grouped together with this guy. This guy has a value of $49.95. And let's just see, just a quick rundown. It's able to treat sediment, arsenic, bacteria, lead, viruses, humic acid, protozoan. It's just a whole list of things. Yeah, it definitely falls under the something that you want to have and yet hope you never need. And that's in the advanced box. So if you signed up for the advanced box, you'd get everything you see here right now. If you signed up for the Pro box, you'd get all this. Plus, I have put everything together. This is a complete setup from Toadfish. This is an awesome setup, regardless if you're into fishing or not. Here's the cool box that the knife came in. Let me move this out of the way for a moment because this is a rather large thing, and maybe one of the coolest overall items I think I've ever received from BattlBox. Some of these companies are ingenious. So this is the Toadfish Stowaway Filet system. Start with they send along all three items: the cutting board, the knife, and the neoprene carrying case to put everything in. Okay, do the cutting board first actually here, because it's it unfolds. So we got the so it's got a magnetic enclosure to hold it all shut. The little pads make it so that when you're using it, it's not going to be sliding all over the place, and it is dishwasher safe. So you start off with your cutting board, then move on to the fillet knife. Then again, I'd like to continuously point out that just because it's called a fillet knife doesn't mean that you can't cut bananas, tomatoes, and other meat other than fish. But if you are a huge fisherman and looking for one hell of a fillet knife, Toadfish, this is pretty awesome. And a carabiner clip if you want to clip it on your side or on some on a pack or something like that, or just in a secure location in a boat so that it can't be lost. It has a titanium blade, and then for a fillet knife, it is very good for getting along the skin, going along the spine, and getting all those bones out. For me, one of the most discouraging parts of eating fish is running into the bones, but some people are absolutely masters with the fillet knife. And I've seen the videos from BattlBox where they had a guy that this is pretty much all he does, and he was very impressed with this fillet knife and the overall setup here. So let me see if there's any critical things that you might want to know about any of these. Yeah, I pretty much covered all the cool things, because I think this is one of the cooler overall setups in it. And even though you end up with 3 different things, it was really cool that they put everything together. Oh, it also does have a built-in knife sharpening setup on here. You have the course if you really have to get it back into shape, and then just to keep it sharp. And when it comes to the words sharp, this is surgical would be the word that I would use. And it's just, you're back together. When you're done using it, wash it down, clean it up. There's no spots or areas that liquid could get on this, and then it just simply folds back up, and then put it back into the carrying case. and stow that away wherever you may have in your gear or whatever. I just like that you end up with everything you need, especially if you're one of these people that like to get into hard to get locations and you're backpacking everything in, and you want your stuff with you, but you don't want it to take up valuable space. And as far as weight goes, I don't think it's bad, considering it's a cutting board and a knife all in one location. And if you signed up for the Pro box, you'd get everything I showed you up to this point in time. And then the one additional item this month, and that's this. And with a value of $106. And we have one last item. And it's also cool as hell. Summit knives. Mount Olympus folder. And this is a very cool, I guess because of its size and the overall looks and highlights, I would classify it in the gentleman's folder. Carbon fiber scales. You got the gold accents. The blade on this guy is VG10. 2.75 inch blade, and overall it has to be somewhere around 6.75, and total weight is 2.7 ounces. And I think it's just a very classy yet usable size and design for a knife. So a gentleman's folder, why not? Pocket clip on this side. Nice beefy clip. I don't know why, but people get all exercised over blade centering, and as you can see, I would classify it as very good. It is leaning just a little bit towards the side. It is not assisted, so I know there's some people that is a negative thing for you. Very, very easy opening. Thumb stud, one on each side. And again, I just think it's just a really classy looking little knife. Definitely will be throwing this into the rotation. The Mount Olympus folder from Summit Knives. And they say that this is $109. And that winds out the Mission 70. And that is all the goodies you get this month. And like I constantly say, because I usually always pre-show all of the stuff, and if not, definitely the cool stuff over at my other channel. And I put these boxes in a rating of their coolness, and especially, will you be able to use it when you open it up and go, oh yeah, I got a place for that. Oh yeah, I got a place for that. Few items. These guys, for instance, I already have a setup. I already have one of these, and not sure. I'll probably find a home for that other than everything else in here. Like I said, I never get rid of anything that's water purification, because you just never know. And the cup, definitely cool. Non-tipping. Maybe that just needs to all stay together with that. Of course, the cutting board and fillet knife setup, just over the top as far as I'm concerned, and I really like the Mount Olympus knife. Questions, comments, please leave them down below. Otherwise, I will have all of the links so that you can go check out BattlBox for yourself. I also, at the top of the list, I will have the link to my landing page. that they have set up. If you are interested in any of this stuff, please go through my page. I very much would appreciate it. Otherwise, question, comments, leave them down below. And this has been Mission 90 from BattlBox. Cheers, guys.